Hi everyone, welcome back to David at Go To Hobbies. Right, continuing our talk about truck drivers and why no one wants to come into this industry. I talked about driver's hours and I talked a bit about pay, but now I'm going to talk about working conditions. This job, you work out in all types of weather, in the freezing cold, boiling hot sun, in the wind, snow, the rain, gale force winds, nighttime, daytime, and you are faced with some really bad weather conditions. Not only when you're trying to secure your load, when you try to unload your vehicle, the hazards of actually driving in it. And these companies expect you to drive in all these type of weather conditions and to perform your duties. If you was an office worker, would your boss expect you to go outside, stand in the pouring rain with an umbrella for 2 hours? Would your boss expect you to stand outside in the freezing rain with an umbrella over your head and be out there for 2 hours? Would your boss expect you to stand outside when it's boiling hot day, right, and walking up and down for 3 or 4 hours? Would your boss support you sitting in a greenhouse, your cab, which is like a greenhouse, with no aircon on? The aircon's broken. Your boss has not paid for it to be regassed or fixed, and then your boss expects you to sit in that cab for an hour or two, sweating your nuts off. No, they wouldn't. So why are we treated differently? Why does our bosses in the road hauling industry expect us to do these sort of things? We have to go out in all weathers. We have to perform our duties no matter what the weather conditions are. And you know what? It is not nice. It is not acceptable. And these transport managers, these office staff, they're in a nice warm office. They are not outside in all the weather conditions, but us poor drivers are. Do you think that's fair? No. And that is another reason why people do not want to come to this industry, because of the working conditions, which are absolutely atrocious. You're lucky if your boss gives you a protective coat. My boss hasn't. Since I've been there 3 months, all he's given me is a t-shirt. And even that was too small. So that is the number 2 reason, the working conditions. What sort of weather conditions you got to work in. And if the office staff wouldn't be prepared to do it, why should us drivers? Why should we put up with all these different weather conditions? Why should we drive in these weather conditions where, as an office worker, they don't even come into work because the weather's so bad? But us drivers have to. Do you see my point? This is another point why people don't want to come into this industry, which needs to change. What do you think? Am I right? Am I wrong? I think I'm right. I know I'm right because I've been doing this 41 years plus. So leave a comment, let me know what you think, and please like, share and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Please drive carefully and get home safe. Bye bye.